welcome back to Delectable You, recipes for food and for life. Today we are making almond milk peppermint hot chocolate. For me, the holidays start when Starbucks switches over their regular cups for their holiday cups, and they put all of their holiday drink flavors on the menu. I don't go to Starbucks normally, but I do at the holidays for some peppermint hot chocolate. But I don't drink milk anymore. And I used to make exceptions during the holidays, but milk and I just are not friends. So I had to create a recipe that used a non-dairy milk so I can get my peppermint hot chocolate fix for the holidays. So I'm gonna show you what to do. Okay, so as you can see, I've got some stuff set up here. I've got 2 cups of unsweetened almond milk that I'm gonna put in this pot, and I'm going to heat it up on medium-high heat. And while that's heating up, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder. We're gonna start with a tablespoon. If you want more than that, you can put more than that. This is like a taste and test kind of recipe. So let's just stir that in there. And the reason I'm also using unsweetened almond milk and unsweetened cocoa powder is because I want to control the sweetness level. I'm gonna add some honey into this to make it sweeter. But if we were to use sweetened cocoa powder and sweetened almond milk or rice milk or hemp milk or whatever you want to use, then we wouldn't be able to control the level of sweetness. So we're just gonna let this heat up. Okay, so as you can see, I added a whisk to the party because there were some lumps. Cocoa powder tends to do that, and I don't want any lumps in my hot chocolate. Now this is enough chocolate for me. If you want your hot chocolate to be more chocolatey, I would suggest adding more cocoa powder, but do it a teaspoon at a time because cocoa powder can be very overpowering. And once you add too much, the only way to fix it is to add more milk. Okay, so now that's hot. Next step we're gonna do is we're gonna sweeten it. So I am going to taste this. Okay, so what we're gonna need to do, I'm gonna need another spoon. We're gonna need to add some honey, but I don't wanna add too much at a time, so I'm gonna start with a teaspoon of honey. And you're just gonna keep adding a teaspoon of honey and whisking until you get the sweetness level that you're after. Whisk, taste, add honey, whisk, taste, add honey. Kind of a fun job. Not bad. I'm gonna add 1 more teaspoon, and that should do it for me. Yeah, that's really good for me. It's still a little bit on the not so sweet side. So if you're somebody who really likes a lot of sweet, you're probably gonna end up adding a little bit more. But the beauty of it is that you're in charge. So you just keep adding until you get the sweetness level. Now the last thing we have to do, we're gonna turn this down lest it boils over because that's what's about to happen. So if that's about to happen, just take it off like this. Take it away from the heat and it will go right down. So turn off the heat. If you've got one of these like I do, this is gonna be very hot. So let's move this back over here. And the last thing we need to do is add our peppermint. So I'm gonna use this amazing brand. It's called Saje. It's from Canada. They just opened in the States actually this month. I'm gonna use their peppermint oil, but you don't have to get this peppermint essential oil. You can just go to your baking section in your local grocery store and you can get some peppermint flavoring. It's right next to the vanilla. So, oh, it smells so good. It smells like the holidays. So I'm gonna add 2 drops and then I'm gonna stir because here's the thing. This is peppermint hot chocolate, but I don't want it to be peppermint. I want to taste the chocolate and then I want the peppermint to be kind of that bite at the end where somebody takes a sip and they're like, oh, this is good hot chocolate. Is there peppermint in there? Why, yes, there is. Okay, so we add 2 drops at a time. 1, 2. And stir it around, and yes, we're going to taste this again. So I'm going to taste this and see. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I need a little bit more. A little bit more. I'm going to add 2 more drops. So these oils aren't as strong as perhaps the flavoring you would get in the grocery store. So definitely start with 2 drops and taste it. And that's it. Oh my God, I can smell it. So delicious. That's how you make your non-dairy peppermint hot chocolate for the holidays. Now, if you want to go really big, you can make the coconut whipped cream recipe I've made for you once before. Put that on top, serve it with a candy cane in a cup, and I'm going to put it in this Christmassy holiday mug because it makes my heart happy. So that's it. That's how you make your own peppermint hot chocolate at home. I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Lauren with Delectable You. I hope you have a very happy holiday season.